Hello there, Pisces, and welcome to Soulocity Psychic Readings. My name's Simone, and I'm here to do a relationship guidance reading for you today. So this is for anybody who is dealing with a relationship or a situationship, or you're in a connection with somebody and you're just looking for a little bit of extra guidance on how the relationship is doing, or how your person is thinking and feeling about you and the relationship at the moment. So I'm just going to start shuffling to get the general energy around your reading. What does Pisces need to know about their relationship? What does Pisces need to know about the person on their mind? How is their person thinking and feeling about them? Clear and accurate guidance for Pisces, please, universe. Keeping in mind, Pisces, that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please take what does and leave what doesn't. You already know how it goes, I'm sure, but don't try to make it fit to your situation. Either it is for you or it isn't. There may only be a little bit of information that you need to hear today. Okay, so what is the general energy for you, Pisces? You've got the Ace of Fire. Let me hold that up, because the light is shining a bit too bright. So you've got the Ace of Fire. So there is a huge amount of potential in this relationship and this connection. But I think what's important here is that if you or your person want this to go somewhere, well, you need to not get frightened, you need to not get overwhelmed, and you need to put in the effort, because there's a huge amount of passion between the two of you. I feel like this whole connection is pretty much fueled by passion. You can see that fire really burning there. There's the leaves on the trees are also very orange, or burning as well. So there's a lot of passion in this connection, and I feel like you can really take this places if you don't get scared or become overwhelmed and back out. And that's not just in regards to you, Pisces, but that's in regards to your person as well. Like, I feel like it can all get a bit overwhelming and you go, oh no, it's too much, I'm going to go quiet, or I'm going to take a step back. But this can really go places. I feel like you're both super interested in each other, super attracted to each other. But let's find out what else we can about this relationship. What does Pisces need to know about this relationship, please? Excuse me. In the middle here, we've got the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you both would like to take this relationship to the level of long term, or you both make each other very happy here, Pisces. I feel like this could be the happily ever after, as long as you allow that to happen. This could most definitely be the happily ever after. I feel like you and this person, there's the potential here for the two of you to settle down in a long-term relationship, and to quite possibly be the last, where you're not having to look for anybody else in terms of love, that the two of you can just settle down together and be really happy. Oh, Pisces, you've got the Eight of Cups there. I am just going to lay out all the cards, and then I'll come back and let you know what's going on here and clarify them and get all that good information for you. No? Okay, no, I'm hearing this needs to go the other way around. They fell out together and I took them wrong. Okay, Pisces, so you are sitting in the energy of the Eight of Cups over there at the moment. So you're kind of in, you're kind of out. I feel as though, Pisces, you're telling yourself that, I don't know, something's not sitting right with you in this connection. You're definitely not giving of yourself completely to this relationship or this connection. You're definitely holding back. You're not putting all of your feelings out there. You're not putting all of your emotion out there, because I feel as though you feel that either your person is holding back or there's a bit of a blockage between the two of you. I feel as though you feel like there's more that you need to learn about this person. You're not exactly sure of where this relationship is heading. And I do feel that there are some fears here, Pisces. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. There are some fears here, like you're frightened that this is not going to go anywhere, that all of a sudden the relationship could end. And there is a little bit of consideration here as to whether you should just walk away from this person to sort of save your feelings. Like, I feel like there's protection going on here with that Eight of Cups, and I don't always get that off this card, but I feel like you're thinking about walking away to save yourself, or to save yourself from having to experience rejection, because you feel as though this person may just dip out of this relationship. You've got death and rebirth there as well, the Queen of Swords and the Devil. So very much attached to this person with the Devil showing up there. But you have those fears or insecurities or anxieties, thinking about maybe you should just cut it off. I feel as though you've put a whole lot of work into this connection, Pisces, and for some of you, you're going, well, why isn't it progressing faster? Why haven't we made more progress? I kind of thought that, you know, by now we'd be a little bit sort of more committed to each other or understanding each other a bit better. I do feel as though you'd like to see some changes in this relationship. And as I said, you are currently thinking about, do I go ahead with this, or do I cut my person off to protect myself? Because you feel as though, Pisces, you're about to be rejected, or you feel as though your person's not completely in. So you're thinking about taking a step back and completely cutting this person off. Could be dealing with Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, bit of Libra. We've got Aries, we've got Leo. So they're all shining through at the moment. But I really do feel as though, even though you'd like to take this further, even though you'd like to invest more in this relationship, or you'd like to see some movement here, I do feel as though you feel like it's going too slow, which is giving you the impression that your person is about to walk away. So to save yourself from experiencing any rejection, Pisces, I feel as though you're considering taking a step away from this relationship yourself. Clarify the Emperor, please. Your person's sitting in the energy of the Emperor. So I do feel as though your person's looking for stability with you. I do feel as though, you know, we're dealing with a bit of a big ego here, somebody who likes to control the way in which the relationship is going. It's like they like to call the shots. They like for you to make the moves, Pisces. I feel as though this person, they wait for you, they wait to see what you're doing before they take action themselves. So they wait to see what you're going to say, or they wait to see what movements you're making before they make any movements themselves, because they're feeling a little bit hesitant in this connection as well. But I think that's because they can't work out where you're coming from. Like, they're not quite understanding where you're at in the relationship. I do feel that your person, Pisces, has been in a relationship previously where they have been hurt and they're still carrying that with them, and they have fears of being hurt again. They may or may not have talked to you about that, but I do feel it's something that they've experienced in the past. Also, I feel as though they're holding on to situations where you might have hurt them in the past as well, Pisces. So they kind of expect, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like you've stepped out of this connection before, or like you've taken a step back, or you've completely broken up with this person and separated. And I feel like your person, Pisces, is still hanging on to that, and they feel as though you may walk away, as you know, you're already thinking about it, but they're picking up on those feelings, and they are worried that you might walk away from them. They are worried about losing you, but also because it's happened before, they do have these fears that you're going to do it again. It's kind of like history repeating itself. Like, you know, you've already done it. You've already given me the cold shoulder before. So it's very hard for me to make any movement in this connection, because I'm scared that you're going to step away again, you know, because you're going quiet, or because you're not matching their energy, or something like that. I do feel that they really would like to stay in this relationship. I feel as though they're looking for this 10 of Cups with you. As I said, there's a lot of passion between the two of you in this relationship, and I think it's passion that fuels everything. Two very big personalities, I feel, shining through here. But sometimes I feel that the energy doesn't match. So when you're ready to step out, they feel like they're ready to step in, and then vice versa. When they step back, you're moving towards them. That could indicate a twin flame relationship, or a twin flame connection, where you've got the runner chaser going on. So if you don't know anything about twin flame, I would really suggest that you look into that, Pisces, because that it's really feeling like that. Like when you're in, they're out, and when they're out, you're in. And then because that energy isn't matching, it makes it really hard for the two of you to move the relationship forward. Like, you know, you move forward a few steps and then it's either stagnant, or somebody steps out and then it goes back a few steps. But your person does want to tell you how they're feeling about you. They do want to tell you that they see this huge potential in your connection. I feel like they're attracted to you, Pisces. I feel like they have a lot of fun with you when they're in your company. They really enjoy your company. They enjoy talking to you. I kind of get the feeling that they find you to be quite entertaining, or, you know, you keep things lively in the connection. But just keeping in mind that either because they've been hurt in a past relationship, or because you have walked away before, they feel, or because you're thinking about it right now, they feel as though you're getting ready to do that again, Pisces. So they are holding back. You know, even though they really enjoy your company, they are holding back because they don't know if you're interested in that forward movement the way that they are. Like, I think for those of you who are not in a long-term committed relationship with this person, I feel like that's what they want, but they don't know if that's what you want. So it's a little bit scary for them at the moment, and they're not throwing themselves all the way in, Pisces. Okay, so we've got this 5 of Swords here. I feel like this is an indication of those two very big personalities that I referenced before. Clarify the 5 of Swords, please. This is the two very big personalities that often are at war with each other or often in a battle with each other. I feel like this whole connection is a bit of a battle. We've got more swords here with the Seven of Swords. So definitely there's a lot that you don't know about each other. You know, even if you've been with each other for a really long time, I feel as though there's a lot that you don't know about each other. You're always, I think, trying to find out more information about each other without actually having conversation. There's not a lot of conversation going on here. Like Wands are conversation. Yeah, you've got the Nine of Wands, but that is indicating hesitancy and hurt. To me, you've got the Page of Wands, where yes, your person would like to talk to you about this connection, and they like communicating with you, but there's not a lot of other conversation going on here. I feel like the two of you butt heads a lot, and yeah, I do feel like the two of you want to know more about each other, but you're trying to do your research and find out more without actually having the conversations and asking the questions. So then you're not always coming up with the right answers or the right information. And there's still a lot that you need to work out between the two of you. One of you may be feeling as though the other is like actually intentionally withholding information. I feel as though conversation is necessary. I feel as though it all needs to be laid out on the table here, Pisces. Like, this is something I feel like I need to say it's a long time coming. So either you've been dealing with this person for a long time, or you've been waiting for this kind of relationship, or you've been waiting for somebody like them for a long time. I feel as though in the advice over here, you're being encouraged to just have the conversation. I'm hearing, think about how they might be feeling, or think about where they might be coming from. Like, it's important that you take their feelings into consideration, Pisces, and I'm getting that off this Strength card here. Take their feelings into consideration. Like, yes, they're moving slowly, and yes, it's frustrating you, but I feel like this person is a lot more sensitive than you are, Pisces, when it comes to feelings of love, or, you know, expressing how they feel. I actually feel like they're a lot more sensitive than you are. I feel like they have a lot more insecurities in this connection than you do, and you're probably not even noticing that at the moment. Like, I feel like they really, really, really want to be together with you, but they are tired of the constant clashing. They are tired of the backwards and forwards that keeps happening here. They want to know, are you in or are you out? And I feel like their emotions are really affected by this connection or by this relationship, because they spend a lot of time thinking about it, probably more time than you think they do. They spend a lot of time thinking about it. They spend a lot of time thinking about how to make improvements. They also spend a lot of time thinking that you're going to leave them and just walk away from them. They also, not for all of them, but for a lot of them, they have these fears that there's something that you're not telling them, but you are feeling that about them as well. But your person is not, they're not interested in walking away, but they feel like you're going to. So you may need to put their insecurities at ease. You may need to do something to let them know that you're actually not going to cut ties with them, or cut them out, or cut them off. and that you are actually interested in them. So it's just the advice here is, and you probably don't want to hear this, Pisces, but the advice is to take their feelings into consideration. It's sort of put, if you can, and please don't come at me, but if you can, put your feelings aside for a little bit, because it's like you're only thinking about how you're feeling and you're not thinking about how they might be feeling. And how they're feeling is that you're going to cut them off, and that they're unsure about what you want because you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. So the advice is that you take that into consideration before you walk away, or before you cut them off, or before you get frustrated with them. Think about how they might be feeling, or think about what it is that they might want to say to you. Maybe give them an opportunity. Start some kind of conversation with them and give them the opportunity to express how they're feeling or what it is that they're looking for in this relationship. Okay, and the potential outcome for the two of you, you've got the Strength card here. So I do feel like you can make this work. Like, as I said, there's a huge amount of potential in this relationship. A huge amount of potential in the relationship. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. You've also got the Four of Cups. So, you know, even though there's a huge amount of potential here, what are you actually going to do about it, Pisces? It doesn't look like much is going to be done with this outcome. I feel like the two of you are we've got the Nine of Pentacles here, so this is definitely talking about some kind of independence. It's also talking about the potential that is very obvious here in this connection, but I feel as though it's like you're both going to continue trying to find out about each other without having the conversation. You're both going to continue guessing about what the other person wants, guessing about what the other person expects from the relationship, and guessing what the other person's going to do instead of just having the conversation, because you're both frightened of being rejected. I'm feeling a real fear of rejection. So instead of starting any conversations, you're both just not going to do anything except leave things the way they are. Even though you both want to be together, you're frightened they're going to leave, they're frightened you're going to leave. So instead of bringing it up or actually doing anything, you're both going to do nothing except perhaps be a little bit frustrated with each other. And focus on yourselves. Like, I feel as though, you know, where I was saying think about their feelings, well, excuse me, I feel like in the outcome here, you're going to be focused on how you feel, and they're going to be focused on how they feel, and nobody's going to be talking about those feelings because you're both frightened of getting hurt and being rejected, and the other person not wanting what you want from the relationship, while there's a whole big flaming ball of fire and passion burning between the two of you. Wow, Pisces, what a place to be in. Like, this could be a really exciting, full of love, full of passion relationship that goes long term. But the two of you are just constantly frustrated with each other because you're not actually talking about the real issues in the relationship, because you're scared of having those conversations, because you're frightened that if you have those conversations, you're going to end up not being with each other and ending the relationship. So, yeah, in the likely outcome here, nobody's going to do anything except focus on their own feelings. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Messages for Pisces. You were meant to cross paths. So that does come back to what I was saying about, you know, this could be a twin flame relationship. But whatever the case, the two of you were definitely meant to cross paths and experience this relationship with each other and come into contact with each other. More information is coming. So, you know, I was saying that the two of you are trying to find out more about each other. There is a deep attraction here between the two of you, which we've already discussed. Any more messages for Pisces, please? Anything else that Pisces needs to know? Might go one more, see what this is. If I can get one more. Pisces, how are you going to fix this? I feel like it, you know, every time I do a reading for you, Pisces, it comes back to the same thing, that you're frightened of getting hurt. So you don't really take this relationship anywhere. And the final message there is healing is needed. At the bottom of the deck, you've got long-term commitment, which I already said there's a huge potential for that here, and that is what your person wants. It's also what you want, Pisces. But healing is needed. I feel like that is necessary so that both of you can let go of this fear of being rejected. Possible that you've both experienced that before, and that's why you're both feeling like it's going to happen in this connection as well. Okay, Pisces, I hope you did find your reading helpful, or you did actually enjoy the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below and like the reading. That just ensures that the messages get to the other Pisceans who need to hear them. Super helpful to me as well. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description down below. I'd love to give any of you a personal reading, Pisces. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I do wish you all the best of luck, and I will chat to you again soon. Bye for now, Pisces.